All right, Brian Austin, Van Johnson Fieldhouse, a victorious Marietta Ball Club tonight. I've been waiting 3 years to talk to this cat right here. Number 10, Karson Snyder, 19 minutes tonight. You had 9 points, great defense, 6 rebounds. Talk about your play tonight.
I appreciate it. We got in some foul trouble early, so I needed to play a little more minutes tonight. So Coach VanderWal talked to me earlier the week, just told me to bring the energy and the shots will fall, and that's what happened tonight. So.
Talk about, you're from Parkersburg. You were a stud back at Parkersburg High School, and how cool is it for you to play this close to home?
It's pretty awesome. Seeing my family in the stands every game, and then my friends making it to the game, so it's really special only being this close. So.
Now, being the player you were at Parkersburg, a starter and a great player at PHS, you come up here and you have to be really, really patient the first couple of years. How was that for you?
It was really hard, a lot of ups and downs, but stayed the course, and now it's paying off, so it's awesome.
Talk about how this team is gelling right now. You're 5-0, you're nationally ranked. What's working for this ball club right now?
Just how hard we're playing. I mean, it's coming along with the defensive end, and we know we can play a lot better obviously, so once those two start clicking, we're going to be really good.
Speaking of defense, you had quite the stuff tonight. Do you remember that play?
Yep, I knew he was coming, so I knew how to speed it up a little bit.
Well, man, hopefully, Karson, this is the first of many times we get to talk. Congratulations on a great game. Good luck Saturday.
Thank you very much.
All right, Jon VanderWal is coming up next. All right, Brian Osh back at Van Johnson with the victorious head coach, Jon VanderWal. First time we've gotten to talk this year, so congratulations.
Where you been, huh?
Well, where you been? You're 5-0 now. Let's go back and talk about the beginning of this game. If I could give you back the first 13 minutes, what would you change?
Oh, I'd change our toughness. We got give Otterbein credit. I mean, they came in, they were ready for a fight, and they were all over the offensive glass, and we just weren't ready for their aggressiveness. We're talented enough where we weathered the storm the first few minutes there and kept it at an even score. But I thought we got out toughed, and that never sets well with me.
2-0 in the OAC. Is it normal to play OAC this early in the season?
Well, this was a regular scheduled game. Our game with BW got moved up because of their winter graduation. So it's nice to have 2 wins though in the OAC already, and obviously we got a big one on Saturday.
All right, so you're 5-0. What do you like about this team? I know you're still trying to find your way a little bit. What do you like?
Well, they're just really together. We got a great group of kids. They're working really hard. They're really coachable. I was telling people in the early season, it's the nicest group of guys I've ever had, which concerns me. We're trying to get a little bit more of an edge, but we're just trying to come together and put the best ball club piece by piece together that we can, and I think they're doing a nice job of it.
And you've got a tough OAC schedule coming up, toughest conference in the country, and we've talked about that. Where do you need to improve as a ball club right now to be competitive and make it a 6th championship? I know that's a ways away, but where do you need to improve?
I don't think we have one glaring weakness right now. I just think we can get better in all phases of the game. Defensively, so far the first 5 games, we've gotten our defensive field goal percentage goal every game. I think we're defending really well. We've been rebounding the ball really well. Tonight we weren't as good. Offensively, I think we can execute better. We still haven't shot the ball the way we know we can, and we're going to have to make shots on Saturday.
You mentioned defense. Talk about Karson Snyder. I've watched that kid grow up, and he played at Parkersburg, and now he's getting some significant minutes here. He was a spark for you guys. Yeah,
Carson's he's one of the guys that brings that edge. He's just a competitor. He competes on every possession. I love how hard he plays, and that's kind of how he's come up through the program. He's just stayed the course and works really hard. He competes on every single possession, and good things usually happen to guys like that, and it's nice to see Karson be able to make some shots and get rewarded in that way today. But I thought he just competed his tail off every possession.
You guys are deep, aren't you?
Yeah, that's kind of been our MO over the years. We like to play at least 10 guys and get a lot of guys experience. So even after graduating 4 guys, the next year you got some guys with some significant playing experience, and I think that's helping us out in this early part of the season.
All right, so last thing, I'll say 2 words, and you tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. John Carroll.
Should be fun.
We'll see you on Saturday.